Okay, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's been a while. I've been off for a bit, but I'm back. Still putting in these videos, right? So this week we got David Avanesyan, right, coming up. Good European level fighter up against Jaron Boots Ennis, right? Boots Ennis was supposed to fight Cody Crowley. That fight got called off at last minute, and he snuck in a fight with Avanesyan, right? David Avanesyan's last fight, if I'm not correct, I believe his last fight was against Terence Crawford. Maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't actually gone to check. I'm just saying off the top of my head. Jaron Boots Ennis needs a marquee win. Right now, he's been elevated to champion status. He needs a marquee win. Some people would call him some type of an email champ. Seeing that he never won his belt in the ring, he was gifted the belt. So I would say someone like Avanesyan is a decent fighter, someone that he can actually sink his teeth into, get a good win off of, to solidify himself as a champion, a legitimate, belt holder / champion. You know, I like to say, if you're a multiple champion, you're a champion, real champion. If you hold one belt, to me, in this day and age, you're just a belt holder, especially if you didn't beat a champion to get it. So Boots has got a lot to do to convince some of the real boxing fans that he is actually gonna succeed in the game and actually become a unified, possibly even an undisputed champion. I mean, he is a great talent, possesses great skills. He's been looked a bit, how can I say, in his last few, there was a guy against a guy, what's his name again? Karen something. I remember a lot of guys were trolling him about that fight. He didn't look too great in that fight, but I put it down to the level of opposition. Sometimes when you're fighting someone who's not a big name and the fans don't know, and you know, is kind of a journeyman, you kind of tend to take it slightly easier in there. And aside from if it was someone, you know, of a bigger stature or a name of a fighter, he'd go in there and probably try a lot harder, train a lot harder for the fight. But David Avanesyan's not someone you can take very lightly. Terence Crawford, I believe he stopped him in 6 rounds, surgically stopped him in 6 rounds. There was a bit of an issue with the gloves. A lot of those guys like to talk about, you know, when I say those guys, you know what I'm talking about. They like to talk about the gloves and, you know, saying that Terence Crawford cheated with the gloves or something like that. But that's neither here nor there. That's been debunked, and no one's really paying that much attention. So Terence Crawford, 2 fights removed, a fight removed, face Avanesyan. I think this will be a good marking point, a good testing stick for Boots Ennis. How does he go in there and get a win? Because I do expect Jaron Boots Ennis to win this fight, but how he wins the fight is what I'm looking for, right? Terence Crawford stopped him in 6 rounds. I don't think Crawford got out of second gear, to say the truth. A lot of people have been saying that Terence Crawford is avoiding or ducking Jaron Boots Ennis, and he needs to fight Boots Ennis. I've already made several videos on that on my old channel. I'm sure a few of you might know my opinion on that. I don't believe Terence Crawford's avoiding Jaron Boots Ennis. Jaron Boots Ennis hasn't fought anybody, right? Hasn't fought anybody of any great note for us to even see where he's at. But this fight will tell us something. It will give us a little bit of a marker to let us know. Unless he goes, I mean, well, if he goes out there and stops him in the first round, it makes a big statement. I think it's going to go more than 3, right? This will go more than 3, possibly even the distance. Possibly, who knows? Let's see how good Boots is, right? Let's see how good he is. Let's see if he can go in there and stop Avanesyan. If he goes 12 rounds of him, I'm sure there'll be a lot of critics. I won't write him off myself, but I know there'll be a lot of critics that will be coming out and saying, well, you talk a good game and you couldn't stop Avanesyan, someone that Terence Crawford stopped pretty easily. But then again, who doesn't Terence Crawford stop, right? He's had a line of stoppages in his last consecutive fights. But anyway, do us a favor. It's a new channel once again. Smash the like button, hit the bell for notifications so you get all the new and the latest videos.